I'm making this video for those who have been in this situation before, where you have a Nissan Infiniti and there's an error that pops up and you don't know what it is. You can't scan it at home with your regular OBD2, and all you're forced to do is to go to the dealership or auto shop. And we all know how expensive dealerships are, especially Nissan dealerships. So we've all been there. Nissans are marvelous cars. They're really reliable. Well, at least most of them are. And generally working on them is pretty easy, especially when it's a mechanical issue. But when stuff like codes pop up and everything, and something goes wrong, this video is basically me finding out the solution to all your problems if you're a Nissan boy like me. So here we go. The solution here, guys, is a Nissan specific tool. Now, you would say it is extremely expensive, and well, yes it is, unfortunately, because all it is a computer, usually like a Toshiba computer that's really big and sturdy, and it comes with the Console 3 software, and the Console 3 is the software, or the scan tool, usually they call it, is what is used to diagnose these babies right here, because it is Nissan specific, and it was made by Nissan for their own people that work to fix Nissans. So, basically, you'd say, oh, well, they're probably expensive, and yes, they are. Those laptops with adapters can cost up to $2,000, which is what I've seen. And the minimum I've seen on those computers is $800, which is absolutely insane. So, what comes in play is this Console 3. It is not a computer, as you can see. It is a set of adapters, and it does come with a software when you purchase this, which you install on your own computer. And basically, it's this adapter that bypasses the Nissan restrictions, and a bunch of adapters, which this one is for, I think, 90s cars, because their OBD1 is different. But it also should work. I never had a 90s Nissan, so really couldn't test it out. And it comes with a dongle, which I found out it doesn't work really well. So the wire is really your only option. And yeah, this costed me just under $250 with shipping to Canada, which, if y'all Canadians out here, Canadian shipping is ridiculously expensive, and it's still pretty good. So, there you go. And I'll show you in this video here how it works, what it does, what function it has, and it's pretty versatile if you ask me. And it is a worth it investment. We got the OBD hooked up over there through our USB, and basically what we're gonna go is go in here, and you're greeted with this. Now, there's a little bit of glare here. So I want to choose my Infiniti because right now I have a check engine light on, and I do know what the problem already is because I already scanned the problem with this Console 3, I keep forgetting the name sometimes, and it is an aux sensor, and my regular OBD2 scanner also said the same problem. What is not working in this car, unfortunately, is the sport switch. Right now it's working, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Note, the switch was replaced, and it's still causing the problem, and it intermittently works. Now, I had a very similar problem with my cruise control switch on my Nissan Rogue, and it would intermittently work. And so I scanned it with my regular OBD, again, did not show a thing. When I scanned it with the Console 3, it showed me specifically that it was the cruise control switch and not the clock spring, which is usually what causes it to not work. This is really important because this saved me a ton of money by finding out, oh, it was just a cruise control switch. So it is really nice, and I strongly recommend this tool again. Okay, so we go to Infiniti. I'm gonna select by, you can do anything, Market of North America. And in this case, this car is Canadian, so and I'm gonna go to F50, which is the body of this car, 2002. So it would be this car, and it does take a little bit to load on this app. I did notice it's a little slow. And right now, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's clicking. That's an indication that it is scanning the car right now. And you can see the status here. It's scanning the body control module. So, yes. Airbags, well, I basically chose all systems. That's why it's scanning basically everything. And yeah, it might pop up because it is scanning it. And take it a little while. Okay, so as you can see, the car, or the console 3, detected these of the following systems. Currently we have an engine problem and self-diagnostics. Lo and behold, we have multiple codes show up, which my regular OBD2 does not give. So looks like here it's actually a little more codes than I expected. So yeah, because last time I checked for that code for the knock sensor, it was a while ago. So now there's new codes, which I should definitely look into it. And let's see if I can try to clear it, see if it works. So right there, it deleted it. The thing is, the code will come back because the knock sensors are bad in this car, and it is quite a bit of a pain to replace them because you have to remove the intake manifold completely, and to do that you have to release the fuel pressure. And as you can see, knock sensor, it came back, but I mean, it's not on here, but the computer still detects the code. It is a live code and it's not clearable. Let's go back to our ECU. And another problem we have is active suspension. Now, sometimes the switch doesn't work. Right now, it works no problem, but sometimes it just doesn't. It could be the connector, it could be the wiring, or it could be something else, which we're about to find out. And lo and behold, there's our error. Now I will have to look up the DTC85, but, and I actually don't know what that means, and this is my first time ever checking the active suspension, but there you go. A regular OBD2, or even one of the most advanced ones, would not be able to scan this. One thing about the console 3 is that you not only get your regular OBD2 and all these Nissan specific modes, but you also get some special functions like programming and immobilizer and even configuration, which I have not tried yet, but I think I'll try that later. But it does come with an immobilizer. So that pretty much sums up the video, and thanks guys for watching. Hope you liked the video, hope it helps, and yeah, I will put the link down in the description for where you can buy one of these guys. Here's a box for it. It should look like something like this. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps. Bye.